Welcome back as we begin scenario 1. Our goal: to collect at least one specimen from 3 or 4 different types: fossils, rare beasts, carnivorous plants and unique resource sets. Let's start round 1. Skipping the event phase, moving into the production phase. We're going to take our wooden food from the beach and let's get exploring. Wondering what to do first is always an interesting one in this game. I'm going to get Darwin boosting up the morale, take the dog exploring, the missionary exploring also, and then Friday and the soldier is going to go and gather that captain's chest. I was tempted with just one resource here, but the good thing about this one is the timber that it produces straight away. But we also get a starting item. Let's wait out there and drag this thing in, see what we can find. Pipe and tobacco. Actually, I quite like that because determination tokens are going to be really useful. Exploration should be fun. Let's do this one first. Okay, we found our hills already. That's good for the brick, for pots, and obviously for gathering fossils. Not only that, but the soldier has unearthed our first carnivorous plant. The totem gives it away. Let's see what else they find. Some food, that'll do. And then missionary, she's off down here. She's found the river. And again, another plant. Brilliant. That is a really good start. As well as something, okay, special one. We found the fisherman's net. That means we can increase our weapon level by 1. That's going to help us do some fishing by the looks of it. Finally, good old Darwin gets 2 determination tokens and the morale track goes up 1. In fact, since I don't think we're going to take the arranging camp action very often, I think we're going to kick off the scenario with a quick Bible reading. Darwin gets an extra determination token. And we've reached the end of the first night. Everyone's going to feed. Although it's 2-player, you still have to give Darwin his food. The horse, he's happy munching on grass, and Friday and the dog, well, they're out scavenging as usual. So we'll use these. And of course, we don't have a shelter. So yeah, we're all going to be wounded, including Charlie. Let's draw an event for the next round. It's cold rain. Everything is wet and cold, and we're missing the sun. This time we've gone a little bit more adventurous. We're going to try and gather some wood a couple of times, and the soldier is going to go exploring with the dog. Normally this would cost an additional 1 action token to explore 1 tile away from the camp, but let's make use of the horse. The horse saves us and we can automatically succeed there. And Darwin, he's going to try and put a roof on our shelter. Let's see if he can make a success of that shelter. No, is the answer. 2 determination and a wound. But we do of course get the bricks. So that's okay, that's an automatic success. I wanted the bricks so I could get the furnace, which is going to protect me from the weather. I'll just have to suffer it this turn. Let's see if we can't gather this timber. And no, we don't. Another failure. And an adventure. End of source. Cover the source you are gathering with a black cube to indicate that it's exhausted. Nasty. I didn't want them to see that. At least Darwin has an ability. Says, let me look at this. It does take an action pawn and 2 determination tokens, which he's getting a stock up of, and that will allow us to remove that cube. Let's try this again then. This time it's Friday. And yeah, Friday did the job and has gathered us a piece of wood. That's the end of round 2. Friday's picked up a wound. Everybody else has done the same. We've lost all of our food now because of this cloud. And we've just drawn an event, and it's one of the new ones, the naturalist in trouble. Charles seems very sick. During the night phase, Darwin has to eat one more food than normal or gets 2 wounds. We're going to use a token here to remind us, but we also got a book icon. And you know, we didn't really want to see that just yet because book icons are good for us. They're unique resources. There are many strange and curious creatures that live on Discovery Island that don't exist anywhere else in the world. But unless we've got our collection chests ready, it doesn't do anything. We've lost an opportunity. And that's why that's so important. So I'm going to play on and see if I can't get those chests built. I still need to find the parrot. So keep exploring and get that shelter built. By the way, Darwin is now first player. He does get the first player token, so that will rotate around to him. So he's getting that determination token during the morale phase, which we can use to sort out that depleted wood supply. We've got our third carnivorous plant and the parrot now. We're still in round 3, and the soldier is hunting for that all-important food. Our weapon level is currently sitting at 3, so we're okay there. We do lose a level. We get 3 food, and it says if we don't have a cure, each player gets a wound. I don't like that. But at least it's looking good for Charles now as we head into the night phase. We have food enough for everybody, and we have a shelter. We didn't have the cure, so our stomachs are a bit weak from that condor meat, but at least we're warm. It's round 4 now. Just wanted to quickly show you how we're going to use the horse. We want to go and gather some wood, so the missionary is gone in here. She's going to go and get wood from here. I don't have enough action points left because the soldier's going hunting to get that all-important food. He's taking the dog with him. This would normally cost 2 pawns, and if I put 2 pawns there, it only counts as 1, remember, because it's 1 extra space away from camp. I can use the horse. So although we're not exploring, any action on a tile at a distance from camp, you can use the horse as that extra pawn, right? We can get there a lot quicker, effectively. Remember, this doesn't count as an automatic success. We've still got to roll the dice. The other thing we're going to have the missionary do, apart from go gather work, is she's going to start supping on this pipe and tobacco, get 2 determination tokens. And with these 3, she can use her skill, which is her religious prose. Discard 3 determination tokens to discard any card from the threat action field. There's no way we're going to get this resolved right now, and we don't want to suffer that extra wound. Let's take this away. We just hit round 5 and suffered an earthquake. So we've taken out this island tile, that's fine. But we do want to go and, I think, place some collection chests down. We successfully built them last time, so we got 3 chests in our available resources. And as you can see, it just takes 1 worker to place 1 or 2 chests on a tile. And I'm after wood, fish, parrot. The problem now, of course, though, is that this doesn't produce wood. You can't gather wood from here, you can't gather food from here or here. And that's another reason why you don't really want to place these on your camp tile. It kills your production. Round 6. Its predator is near, and we've got our book icon. Excellent. And this means we get our first unique resource set. On book rounds, a unique resource set is produced if 3 different source types are covered with collection chests. Yep, we got them. We'll place a marker here. Use a white one. The black ones are in short supply. But we've got 4 knowledge points. We only need another 12. The good news is every time the book icon comes up, this is going to advance. Okay. The bad news is, we're resolving this from top to bottom, we share our food sources with the predator, or you fight for them. There is no third way. The parrot nearest our camp is exhausted, and that means we're going to lose this collection chest, and this is going to go back to the resources. Now that's important because the order here is important. Remember, I'm using the portal rule, so I'm just following the rule book. I'm just quite happy with the portal rule book and just to follow it as written. So top to bottom, predator is near, bang. We can still gather fossils here though. It's got the mountain. Remember, we need mountains and hills. It is 2 tiles away from camp, so that's going to take the extra pawn. That's going to need a die roll. But if we take the horse, then the missionary she can gather and automatically succeed. So that's 1 fossil. Food's going to be a problem this turn, but we're going to have the soldier. Now that we've got the pot, grab one of those plants. Still on round 6, but we're just about to see the missionary gather the first fossil. Poor old Darwin picked up an event card, an adventure card here, which has gone into the deck, and then that shuffled out an adventure card from when we were gathering earlier. So that's going to come up next time. Anyway, we've got ourselves 1 fossil and 1 carnivorous plant. Let's get rid of this token, see what we found. Mark off our fossil, grab a card, and it is a tremor root. Let's put our knowledge points at 5. Okay, tremor root. It says, a sudden trembling underfoot makes you anxious. Sources on the tile where you explored the plant are exhausted. Cover them with black cubes. You've got to hate it, haven't you? Because that's going to lose me those 2 chests. Back to the available resources. And the tremor root, this acts just like an event card now, our threat. So this goes in the rightmost spot. 1 more knowledge point needed, and it's all about survival from here. Fortunately, I can ignore one of those rain clouds, and my roof does the rest. Okay. We survived the weather, but our food supplies aren't looking good. Fortunately, the missionary, she can take 1 for the team here. And the other thing is, this first morale arrow that normally would be a loss of morale points in the opposite direction. Taking 1 for the team gives the camp a little boost of morale. We got a little bit of good luck in round 7. We'll take these 3 new mystery tokens. One of these, one of these, one of these, and without looking at them, randomly place them on 3 island tiles adjacent to the camp. Now there's only 2 tiles because of that earthquake, so we're going to have to do a little bit of house ruling here. I'll just say the 3rd one isn't placed. Not so bothered about this one because we're exhausted. But basically what it means is if I have to take an action on one of these tiles, then I reveal this token and draw a mystery card that matches. Incidentally, my objectives for round 7 are pretty clear. I need to go hunt that beast, and I forgot to put the tokens down. Every tile will be revealed a beast. Not only do we place a card in the hunting deck, but also we get one of these rare beast tokens. We need some rope, we need a cage, we need some timber to build those cages. We're desperate for food, there's nothing we can do. Let's go beach combing, give me food. Oh, starting item. Might be good, might be good. Oh man. See. Ah, pistol. That's no good. Well, it helps us hunting, but we can't get any animals out there, any beasts. Oh, this isn't good. We're going to be stuck for food this turn. Round 8, we've just successfully hunted a tortoise. Weapon level's fine. We get 3 food. That's going to see us through the night. And not only that, we can use its shell to help our roof. Now we're gathering on this tile. We don't need the food, and it's going to rot away, isn't it? Yes, it's a monster. Alright, let's see. Boxes, treasure map. Keep going. There we go. A scorpion is what we got. Nasty. If we don't have a cure, we get 3 wounds. And that was the missionary. 1, 2, 3. Oh dear. This isn't looking pretty for her. Okay, this one's risky, but Friday and the missionary are heading out to fight the rare beast. We draw a card not from the hunting deck, but from the beast deck. We're in round 9. This is the last thing we need to do. Ouch, it's a puma. That's nasty. It has a weapon level of 5. Weapon level's only 1 at the moment. We do have the pistol though. We've got 1 shot left, so that's 4. That's just 1 wound. That's a wound for Charles. Friday can't take that one. But that's alright. We captured a puma. We don't get the food or the fur. We take the tokens and the puma. We've caught this thing in his cage. And we get 5 knowledge points. We're heading into round 10, the final round. We've got 5, 10, 15. We need 1 more knowledge point. That's our minimum requirement met. Wow, this is tougher than I thought. This is it. We're in round 10. All I need to do is go and find 1 plant or 1 fossil. Plant gives me the most points. Fossil is the least risky. The good news is we're set for food, so this is all about minimising risk now. Wow, that was a tense last turn. The palisade got lowered twice with the beast eye snapping at the walls and of course the storm. So everyone took a wound, but we're all still standing. And we managed to get, of course, with a guaranteed gather, a final fossil. That leaves us with 5, 9, 11, 16 knowledge points. We've got 1 of each. We've successfully completed explore and collect. The characters weren't really working for us there, and we didn't get the right inventions. Food was killing us in the end. I think the fire might have helped, the fireplace might have helped. Maybe getting the pot a little earlier. We got 16 points, so there's no changes in the second scenario. Darwin doesn't level up. We don't get any rewards. Worse than that, we've got to deal with this island as it is, with depleted resources and an inaccessible tile. We do get an opportunity to visit a ship's doctor at the start of scenario 2. Join me next time.